First, it came as a shock to everyone who's been following the case. Adnan Syed's conviction reinstated by the Maryland Court of Appeals.
WMAR 2 News' Brittany Verner spoke with the attorney for Hae Min Lee's family, who says they never got a fair chance to be included in this process. Brittany, what else did you learn?
Well, it's been 5 months since former Baltimore States Attorney Marylin Mosby dropped the charges against Adnan Syed. This comes after new DNA evidence in this case excluded Adnan. Mosby said the decision to reverse this is a dangerous one, and the attorney for Hae Min Lee's family says it's what they've wanted all along. Last September, a Baltimore City Circuit Court judge threw out Syed's life sentence after he was accused of killing his ex-girlfriend, Hae Min Lee, back in 1999. And 5 months later, after Lee's family's attorney Steve Kelly appealed that decision, the Maryland Court of Appeals has now reinstated Syed's conviction.
That's really all they want is answers about, what the new evidence is and what the precise reasons for the, vacating the conviction were.
New DNA evidence obtained last September excluded Syed and pointed to other suspects.
So the fact that they're completely ignoring evidence pointing towards other suspects, the fact that they have evidence that would actually lead to an arrest in this case, but nothing seems to be happening, is of great concern.
Rabia O'Shandry worked on the innocence team to help Syed get exonerated.
Not only were a conviction reinstated, but charges were reinstated by a court. They reinstated charges. This is some of the scariest precedent I've ever seen in terms of innocence work, ever.
Prosecutors told Lee's family the Friday before Syed's hearing that they would be moving to vacate his conviction, and Lee's brother Young even spoke via Zoom during that hearing, but Kelly said that wasn't the appropriate way to exercise victim rights on behalf of the state's attorney's office, which is why Lee's family wants a do-over.
They want a new hearing that complies with the law, where they are afforded their rights. I think it's very unlikely that he would be reincarcerated pending the outcome of the appeals.
Marylin Mosby sent this statement about the news reinstating the conviction, part of which read, quote, "This decision sets a dangerous precedent over a prosecutor's ability to reverse an injustice. We notify the victim's family in line with Maryland law and best practices, and they attended virtually and spoke," unquote. People supporting Syed believe this is less about the family having a chance to be heard and more about trying to embarrass the former prosecutor.
And do I think a lot of this is about undoing what Mosby's done? Yeah, I do think part of this is about that.
Meanwhile, Lee's family is just hoping another hearing will shed some light and get them closer to getting justice for Hae Min Lee.
Our clients are very open to, whatever justice requires. Whether that's ultimately vacating the convictions and having investigating alternative suspects, whatever it is, they want to do it the right way, and that's all they're asking for is a redo.
Brittany, when we covered this yesterday, there was a lot of uncertainty. Any new clarity on what comes next for Syed or Lee's family?
Yeah, well, not much will happen for the next 60 days. However, Syed's legal team could appeal this decision, which could take years, or they could do the hearing all over again. Of course, they believe that's unnecessary. But Hae Min Lee's family said they want to have a chance to see and hear all of the evidence in person so they can be there in support of Hae Min Lee.
All right, Brittany, thanks a lot. And I know we'll continue to stay on top of this. 6